Welcome everyone. Today we're going to talk about Amazon FBA and how to save taxes in Italy. So stay tuned until the end of this video because I will show you also our general tax simulation on our website of ESENtaxa. So let's talk about Amazon FBA today. I'm not telling you what is Amazon FBA, but today we are only discussing about taxes. So as I told in other video, we have activities codes in Italy, meaning that any company that you open, it is marked with a code. For Amazon FBA, the code is 479110, which is retail sale of any type of product via internet. In this kind of scheme, you can use basically the regime that it's advised, the tax scheme that is advised, which we also talked in other videos, is the regime forfettario. So basically you will pay a flat tax of 15% or 5% if it is a new activity, and you will pay also your social security proportionally up to a certain amount that I'm going to discuss later. Briefly, with the regime forfettario, you won't invoice the VAT. You basically will sell your product without VAT in Italy and also in Europe. And also, this is very, let's say, cheap because the accountant, the cost of the accountant is the lower that you can have in Italy. It's, I think, around 100 euro per month. Why? Because they don't have to make your VAT statement every 3 months. It's very easy. Now, let's talk about this activity code is retail sale of any type of product via internet. Like for instance, I sell online video courses and I also would have this code if I lived in Italy. What is the thing that I wanted to say? The thing is, with this code, you have a deducibility, or basically you are taxed only on the 40%. Why? Because the government, the tax authorities, they assume that you have a 60% of cost. And here in ESENtaxa, I am in the website, you see coefficiente di deducibilità, which is basically the percentage of cost that you have, it's 60%. So basically you are taxed only on 40%. Basically, what we are saying is that you are taxed only on the 40%. What is the advantage of the forfettario regime if you want to move in Italy? So first of all, you basically can use the forfettario regime only up to 65k of revenues. Basically, if you want to start your own business, and this is also a regime that I always suggest, you start with regime forfettario, and then you move and you open an SRL. But let's suppose that you want to move in Italy only for 1 year. You can still open the regime forfettario even if your revenue is higher than 65,000. You can even have revenues of 1 million euro the first year, and you can use the forfettario regime. Why? Because basically and I will show you here, now we are just putting 65,000, and you have this kind of tax pressure about 16.3%, but this is not only tax on companies, this also includes social security. So basically, with 65,000, you will get 4,500 euro net per month, I'm saying. So the thing is, in Italy, when you open the forfettario regime, since that this is a regime that was created to involve new entrepreneurs, new people that want to open a company, the first year you have no limit. So you can open the forfettario regime, for instance, now, but now it's, let's say, too late, on January 1st, 2023, and for 1 year, you will use the advantages of this regime, even if your revenues are 1 million, another zero here. So this is your situation. You will pay 16.3 roughly. Of course, this case needs to be analyzed better with us. I'm just using the software now, but you will pay less than 16.3%. Only the first year. So this thing that I'm telling now applies only if you go away from Italy the second year or the second fiscal year. So I suppose now you can plan to move in Italy from January 1st, 2023 to December 2023. Let's say here that I put 10 million, so you have a huge. This imps, actually there is a a top of 130,000 euro to pay. So the social contribution at one point will stop to grow. So here you can imagine that you can lower even more your tax, because this is up to 130, and which is the case of, let's say you have 1 million of revenue. So let's say that this is also your first activity, but this is strange, but suppose it is your first activity, you will pay even less taxes here, because you will have a taxation base, which now I'm not calculated, but just to let you understand, of not 15%, but of 5%. Of course, if you have an Amazon FBA with 1 million euro revenues, I guess this is not the first time that you are on this regime. Just a last remark on this video, guys. The coefficiente di deducibilità is basically the cost that the tax authority imagine you have. So they suppose that you have 60% of cost, and your taxable basis is the 40% of your revenue. That's why the taxes are very low on this regime, and that's why you can be a millionaire and pay less than 16% of tax in Italy, and you will get, for instance, 1 million net 837,000 euro, and that's very incredible. Those are the things in Italy that nobody knows, but everybody would like to know how to pay less taxes. So guys, hope this video gave you something new. I'm Fausto Carnevale. If you like this video, it's very important for this channel, which is growing a lot those days, if you put a subscribe, if you like the video, and if you share it with all your friends. Then if you have a specific situation, if you want to move in Italy, if you want to have a more detailed tax plan, a more detailed tax simulation, you can contact us in the email in the comment description, and we will be very happy to support you on your new journey. Until next time, Fausto Carnevale here, ESENtaxa. Have a nice day.